My name is Flick, and it's my pleasure to be joining you again in this meditation and breathwork session. I'd like you to take a moment to get yourself comfortable, whether you're sitting up or laying down, and if possible, opening up your body language, uncrossing the arms and legs where possible, and allowing yourself to sit through that first 30 seconds or so of your body adjusting to the new position. When you're ready, I'd like you to simply begin to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. With each of these breaths, just allowing yourself to work through any feelings of resistance or discomfort from your physical self today. And on your next exhale, please shut your eyes and allow yourself to sink into presentness with the room around you. Feeling any sensations of temperature, the pressure of your skin against the chair, the bed, the floor, wherever you are. Any feelings of breeze that may be moving through the room, or sounds around you. When we prevent one sense from working, our sight, the other senses will try and step up a gear. So for a moment, we'll allow the brain just to do what it wants to do by paying attention to everything around it without judgment. And now you'll shift your focus to your breathing, allowing all of the sounds and feelings around you to simply become background. Focusing on your inhale through the nose and on your exhale through the mouth. Each of these breaths allows you to become a little heavier, a little more grounded towards the earth, a little more present in your skin. I'd like you to check in now on the quality and feeling of your breath today. Where does it reside? Is it in the diaphragm, your throat, your stomach? Perhaps it's in the shoulders. Once you've found the location where you can feel the breath moving through you today, I'd like you to think about the quality of the breath. Is there any resistance? Or is it coming easily today? If you find that it's coming easily, then think of today's practice as just expanding and reinforcing your skills. If, however, it feels a little labored or a sense of resistance exists, simply know that you are in the best possible place that you can be, doing the exact right thing to bring your body and mind further into alignment. I'd like you now to begin your calm breathing cycle, which is an inhale through the nose for a count of 4, followed by an even exhale through the mouth for a count of 4. As you work on evening up the breaths through this cycle, you may experience a few seconds of discomfort. It will pass. Try and stay with it if you can. If you feel yourself being carried away by thought or distraction, or any other sensation as you breathe today, simply note that you have been distracted, and without criticism, bring yourself back to the counting of the breath. As your breathing becomes less resistant and the pattern of 4-4 breathing becomes more natural to you today, I'd like you to know that this is the change in the way that your brain is functioning. You have effectively calmed your amygdala, which is your survival center and the least evolved part of your brain. By calmly breathing for a count of 4 through the nose and then out through the mouth, you are telling the brain there is nothing to be afraid of, allowing the amygdala to work in equilibrium with the rest of your more evolved self. This supercharges every function of your body. And a release of neurotransmitters is now moving through you, allowing you to feel less physical and emotional pain. You have the ability to make better judgment calls. So empower yourself through your counting of in for 4 and out for 4. Knowing that your breathing is the conduit, your gateway to having more control and a greater understanding of what your body is trying to do, what it is trying to tell you. I'd like you now to bring your attention to the feeling of the breath as it moves through you today. In particular, that feeling of expansion and contraction, of filling up and then emptying out. Noticing with each breath how the complete body changes as you inhale and relaxes as you exhale. Feel every muscle as it expands on your inhale and retracts on the exhale. Think of your breath as though it is liquid, in a continuous flow, always moving, never stagnant nor still, and always reliable, always there in the background, guiding you day and night. Continue to feel it flow in and flow out. Feeling the body become looser, more agile, more flexible with every exhale. I'd like you now to let go of any counting of the breath and instead track your breathing, staying with it from the very beginning of your inhale until you are completely full, and then tracking your exhale from the start all the way to the end, and repeating again. Allowing yourself to be completely present with the body, knowing that the only place you need to be is with your breath. Again, if you find yourself being pulled away from the breath, simply note the distraction without judgment and come back to your breathing, tracking it from start to end. I'd like you now to let go of any focus that you may have on your breathing, and simply allow yourself to be present with your physical form and with any thoughts that may want to enter. Your brain is designed to think. Even when you sleep, you are thinking. And so this process of breathwork and meditation is not ever to empty the mind. You are not here to ask yourself to do the impossible. Instead, you are being present with it in this time, allowing it to talk to you, to raise emotions, to process thoughts and feelings that may have gone unheard or unnoticed. This is your safe space to simply sit with whatever arises, and without judgment or criticism, just to be present with it. Often the brain simply wants acknowledgement that you have heard the thought, that you are aware of the feeling, that you are aware of something that may be going on with the physical self. And once it feels heard, it relaxes. So as you continue to breathe without any great focus for the next few seconds, let whatever comes come and wash over you. Now that you've given space for acknowledgement and to be present with whatever may need to have arisen, I'd like you to bring the focus back to the breathing, and this time resuming the counting of your calm breathing cycle, inhaling through the nose for a count of 4 and exhaling through the mouth for a count of 4. And as you breathe, any thoughts, any feelings, any physical sensations simply move through you in the same way that the breath does, entering and then exhaling. Paying special attention for a moment as you continue to breathe in this cycle to your heart, to the speed of it, the intensity of it. Your heart often tells you whether or not you are feeling pained or emotional, stressed, fatigued. Sometimes even whether or not you're on the right track. So allow your heart to speak through you now. Your only job is to listen as you breathe. And now, I'd like you to let any focus on the heart and on the breathing fall away. Take a moment to give yourself gratitude for taking the time to prioritize your well-being, to make space, to breathe through any feelings or thoughts, and give room for your body to talk to you. Allow now the room around you to become more present. Any feelings of movement in the room, temperature or sound, become part of your awareness. Wiggling your fingers and your toes, adjusting your body, and when you're ready, you can blink your eyes and become accustomed to the light. It's my hope that today's practice has brought you peace and calm, or has allowed you to process some thoughts or feelings that may have been stored up. Even if the process today was a little uncomfortable, please know that this is an active part of the practice of meditation and breathwork, and is simply an indicator that there was something there that needed to be brought up. By giving yourself trust in your body to do its job and focusing in on your breathing, you are empowering yourself to harness the best of what you have to offer. So continue to work through anything that rises, and know that you can come back to any of these sessions at any point and repeat them. It's been my pleasure to join you today for this meditation and breathwork session. I hope that you are well and stay well, and I look forward to joining you on the next session.